Part 1, why is voice chat adding? Voice chat is adding. Roblox tells everyone that voice chat is adding. Even though if you're under, you don't use voice chat. Even though if you're 13 and higher, you can still use voice chat. That's some reason why you're not allowed to use voice chat when you're under. It's because you'll be screaming too loud. So if you're still on an iPad, we definitely know you're under. Even if you're on a laptop like me, you know you're 13 or something. Just because of them, it doesn't mean if you're like on an iPad and you're 13, it's because your mum or something didn't get you a laptop or something, so and you have to use it. There's a reason why voice chat is adding. Voice chat wants you to add, even though things where you add voice chat is coming on Tower of Hell, Adopt Me, and other games, you know. And apparently your settings will be changed and you will want to go to settings and see what it is. Even though if you don't even look at your edits, you don't know. And this is why your edits will change. Look, just because I'm being weird, nothing wrong with that. Even though if your voice is different, it doesn't mean you're under or you're older. Every time I've been told, why do you play this game if you're 13 or something? They don't ask how old I am. Only the people that I ask is friends or cousins. Real things that happen to your voice chat will change. There's stuff that will change a lot with your voice chat. Even though if you don't want to have voice chat, you can turn it off. But if you're under, please don't use voice chat because you're going to ruin it a bit. So even though if you're 15 or and you've got kids, let your kids use voice chat. Only for 13 under. If they're under, don't let them use the Roblox voice chat because it can change something with your kids, and then they'll definitely know you're a kid. They'll definitely think you're not a kid. But if you're definitely faking that you're 13 or 15, you definitely don't want to know why you have to fake. They'll definitely know that you're not faking. Stuff with that, I'm sorry. Even though if you're lagging, still, it's probably because you're bad eating it or you're probably eating something else. Even if you're on a laptop, your laptop can still lag and go flat. Even though if you're recording, your thing can still go flat. Though that's why people have to not record. And yeah, there's reason why people don't record properly. There's reason why people don't record properly. It's because of voice chat. And people have been getting worried about voice chat because people think that it's going to be bad and there's going to be lots of people that are going to be shouting and swearing at their mother and dad. We don't want to hear you swearing. Though, even though if you're under, you don't want to see them swearing. And even though if you're higher, you don't want to hear them still swearing. Even if you're 13, you can't still swear. Even though if you've got brothers, they can use voice chat if they're only 13 and 15. That's why Roblox is adding voice chat. And it's been everywhere. TikTok, YouTube, that's why. And other things that Roblox has been posting. That's why there's lots of updates coming on games and lots of updates that we don't know, and that's why voice chat is coming. Even though if you don't think voice chat is coming on Royal High, you'll be screaming. And we don't want to hear you screaming. Even though if you say no to your mum and dad, even if you're on voice chat, even if the people get close to you, they can still. They can, even though, whatever. That's why voice chat is adding a lot, and no, we don't want voice chat to happen. And people are really getting worried. Even on Royal High, we don't want to hear you screaming, only if your dad said you want to come down. Even if someone's at the door, if it's not for you. Tell your brothers first, if you're under, tell your brothers who it is, and then answer the door if it's one of your friends. That's why we don't want to hear you screaming and swearing. That's why we don't want to hear you all swearing if you have voice chat. That's why childs are not allowed to use voice chat. Only if they're actually not lying that they're not 7 or 8 or 10 or 11. True, because there's only things on 12. You can't really use voice chat like that. Even if you're 9, you still can't use voice chat. So don't ask, and don't ask why you can't use voice chat. And there'll be part 2, why only teenagers can use voice chat. And yeah, so that will come later. Okay, so yeah, if I make it to top now, I will make one now. Okay, I made it to top, so yeah, I will talk about why teenagers have to do it. So I will tell you when I've got to it, and I'll say goodbye. Come back for part 2. Thank you for watching this video. Come back to the other video if you want to see why teenagers can only use voice chat on Roblox.